Hi, this is a demonstration on how to do flower arrangements by color. I get my materials from clearance racks, dollar stores, thrift stores, very much kind of, wherever I can find it. I don't spend a lot of money on it because it's just something I do for fun. I thought I would show you some of the arrangements that I have made. While not the smallest, those are in my doll houses and you won't see those. There's this little guy. It's in a little teapot, kind of all kinds of different colors with a little bit of greenery. Then I did this one. Again, I found the pot at a thrift store. And I wanted it to look like Mother Nature had planted it. So I have nothing really matches here, just a lot of different types of flowers. I even put a little stick in here, a little pine cone, just so it just kind of looks a little wild. And I'm going to grab my next one here. I love to do mason jars. So you can see this is a very gorgeous blue mason jar. And I put some matching blue stuff in the bottom. This is to weight it down so it doesn't fall over when you put it up. And I used blues, purples, whites, and some yellow just to give it some color. It's an absolutely gorgeous display. You can also use old drinking things, like this used to be a drinking bottle. And I used the colors of, right here, yellow and red to make this display. Very simple, very easy, and yes, this is a Christmas thing, but it matched it. And one of my favorites, this one is extremely simple. This is just a bottle, again, found at a thrift store. It's filled with clear marbles. And you can see it's just basically purples and greens. Very, very pretty, very, very simple. So, and back in the corner you can see another one. That was one of my early ones that I tried. Trying to give you a little background on me. My mother is an artist, my father a photographer. My mother went to college. She would come home and tell us all about what she learned in art class. So, of course, being typical kids, you roll your eyes and like, oh yeah, whatever, Mom. But it stuck. And I have a room full of doll houses to prove it, because I learned a lot how to use color, how to decorate rooms. It was a very good training ground. So, and I also have some downstairs, some what I call broken mugs. They are things that I decided, I'm not going to throw these away. I'm just going to use them as a place to put my flower arrangements. So I have one for Christmas. I have one I call my Wild Summer. Just all kinds of colorful summer flowers. And today, I'm using another broken drinking one. And the colors I'm going to be using in here are going to be blues, whites, oranges, and maybe some reds. And since I've got this kind of sea theme thing going on here, I'm going to use some stones, which I found at the thrift store. Be a good way to weigh this down and kind of still give it that aquarium type feel. On top of the fact that, again, it puts weight in the bottom, so you don't have to worry about your display going, yoop. All right. Now, one of the tricks of doing this is knowing that everything should be done in like 1, 3, 5, 7. Always odd numbers, never even numbers. Not sure why that works in doing displays, but it works very, very well. So I'm going to start with some green, just some greenery. Looks like something you'd put in an aquarium. So I'm just going to pop it in here. And I will probably move things around. I'm very good at that. Next thing I'm going to put on here is some flowers that have blue and red in them. Oh, and evidently a butterfly. I'm going to put that in the back because it's the tallest. And next, I'm going to put a little bit of, can't really tell if it's red or if it's pink. I don't care. I'm going to stick it in there. And the orange, I think I'm going to put toward the front for a little bit more emphasis. I'm going to add some white. These are like little sunflowers with yellow, and I think it's kind of a reddish brown color. I'm not sure. And you do want to put your taller flowers toward the back of your display. Like this orange right here, this is the front of my display. So I'm going to put taller ones in the back. And I'm going to put this other white one kind of on the other side of my blue because they're really tall flowers, as you can see. I think it's time for some blue. So here's these little guys. And that's one of the nice things about doing it by color is all you're interested in is color. You don't care about what the flowers are. One of the ones I keep all the time is Baby's Breath, one of my favorites. And I've got this, which has got kind of an apricot, and I'm not sure whether you call that a cranberry color in it. But these little things like this are really nice to kind of add something a little bit different to your flower display. I'm going to pop that in there too. And since it's really, really tall, it's going in the back. As you can see, now you've got some little berries in there. Gives it a very pretty look. All right, and then there's this one. Now I absolutely love this. It's got blue. It's got a little bit of lavender, so we can have some little bit different color in there. And some white and a little bit of cream color. So I'm going to put this in here right next to my orange, if it'll let me. There we go. Yay! All right. And then I have this one. It's kind of an apricot color, but it's still in the orange family. So we're going to put that in there as well. And I'm going to put a little bit more, I think I'm going to try the red to see how that does. I'm going to stick it like right in the middle. No, it doesn't work. So let's try putting it a little bit more in the back. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at what that red does for this particular arrangement. Really kind of gives it some life. And sometimes that happens. You'll by accident figure out, oh, it needs a little bit of this. But then again, this right here has got some red in it too. And I've got some more white, so let me put a little bit more white in there. Sometimes you kind of have to wiggle them around and kind of figure out where they work. So right now my vase is full. We have this absolutely gorgeous display here with blues and shades of orange, even some shades of red, because red and orange are kind of cousins, so to speak. And we've also got white in here and these cute little, I don't really know whether these are really actually flowers or butterflies. One of them's a butterfly. One of them's a butterfly, although I'm not sure where the butterfly got off to. And now we've got this gorgeous display, and it is full completely, and you don't want to overfill. You want to get just the right amount. So we've got an absolutely gorgeous display here, very simple, very easy. And a lot of it, like I said, I just matched it to what is here. And it's an easy way to start. And then you can get creative with your displays as you go along. So that was kind of my demonstration, and I hope you enjoyed it and have a lovely day.